Okay. Sunfish bucket. Wait, was there a Zero Escape? I think I saw a Zero Escape. I never saw it before. Noticed it before.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really. I didn't do much.
I admittedly came here expecting Ota to have been back at his diner, but apparently not.
I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
Oh, fantastic. He gets it here too. It doesn't matter the route, he'll fuck up regardless. I see Ota is still Ota. You know what the saddest thing is? I don't have X-ray vision anymore. About my face. Is it bad?
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
You guys do realize that plastic surgery doesn't change a voice like that. Oh my goodness, your face and your build and everything's so different. Your hair color and everything. Oh no, plastic surgery? Oh, that might explain some of it. Why is your voice entirely different? I wanna see your skeleton, man. God damn it.
Which girl do you like, Uncle?
I don't judge on appearances. It's what's here that matters.
I place my palm to the chest, the boobs.
Aww.
The tits.
No, wrong.
Might matter a little bit. What's, you know, there. Extend a few, you know, a little bit. So who owns this place now? Did Mizuki get all of Renju's, like, holdings and stuff like that? Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
Fears.
Upset, regret, ASAP.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
Aset, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Yeah, but you know who she really cares about. I don't even want to say that I'm glad you're okay, because I'm not really sure I could say that sincerely, but I should, just to be polite.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
You're asking?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
Oh, come on.
Huh? I see. So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Oh god, we're back to this being a thing.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
She was an eye.
That's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
You would not survive the attempt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you seeing? In front of Iris?
Oh! Tessa! I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
Thank fucking goodness. Thank fucking goodness she doesn't give a shit in that way. Oh my fucking goodness. Oh my fucking goodness. That's a father figure here. That is the last thing I would have wanted.
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
Were you doing this before? Is this how you were able to afford shit? You know, we never got an explanation. That never manifested into anything, did it? That whole, like, connection of financial shit. Did it? It never manifested into anything. There was, like, that whole thing, like, oh, maybe there's a connection between the Kumakuras. And, you know, all that sort of stuff, and etc., etc.
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely not.
Really, though? I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I didn't really think it would take. Oh my goodness. What? Yeah, so what's your relationship? Just friends?
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time. Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Excuse me? Ota, you can't just say that.
It's like saying... Fuck. It's like saying something racist. Oh well. It's probably a fine enough place to end it on.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Cool. See you later, and bye-bye. Don't want to see you again, either. I can go here calmly and safely and go to the person who I actually find ever so slightly, maybe a little bit more annoying as a character. Not that I don't feel for their situation, but meh.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it?
That is a new character model. What? They have like a nurse?
Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Well, that's promising.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
Sure. Oh no, that's not a new character. That's the same as the nurse from before, but she had basically no roles in anything.
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
well, yes. Have we met?
That's right. My face is different than it was when we met.
Why are you here? I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
Do they have good medication for stuff like, dementia?
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
Wait, what? 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 Wait, what? What? What?
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
Yagano. That was the Kumakura member. Oh my god. Why? That's why he lost all that weight, apparently?
Don't tell me.
Seriously?
Wait, why do I get a trophy for that? Just discovered it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Fantastic. Good job, guys. Oh boy. Yeah, about the diner. How's that going?
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Yeah, that probably wasn't really a good thing for me to ask. Also, why the thanks to you? Who do you think I am at the moment? Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner actually closed up and her husband had already passed away, unfortunately. It turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage her symptoms. It's a little odd, but it does bring Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive and her diner is still in business. And I suppose with all this, situation going on, you think that... Well, if they paid for Iris's surgery, you think they would have paid to just, keep her safe and happy and not close up the, or not have to sell the building, too? I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Significantly, too, apparently. Significant height difference, even. Even in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing, because she might not have remembered me then. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? She forgot Iris in the other one, so it's not exactly like it's out of the realm of possibility.
She's so cute and fashionable.
What?
She's such a nice lady.
You are...
Lady?
You don't need to lie.
Oh, sorry. Big sister, right?
Or maybe mother-in-law?
Don't you.
You might be calling me that one day.
Don't you fucking dare.
I don't think so.
Thank goodness. Iris, I want to hug you. I want to hug you for, avoiding that trap. God damn it. Oh, right. I could look around this area, couldn't I?
Hey, that's my big sister.
Apparently, that's her sister. I've been gawking at it this entire time. Yay. Does, Ota still have some porn in there? No.
Hey, do you know what they say about these? If you imitate a cat to a lucky cat statue, it'll grant you happiness.
Is that right?
Yup, no doubt about it. It worked for me.
I can definitely see the idea. At the very least. I don't think I ever looked at this.
It's just a really big watch for my husband. Kidding. His arm is normal size.
Should I give a pity laugh? I feel like I'm expected to give a pity laugh at that. Oh, was there anything else that was interesting in here that gave... I don't remember. I'm good, though.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
That's quite a 180. Did they never just talk before? Didn't Iris have a room here? That she sometimes stayed in? And they... whatever.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of a life is not when the time calls for it, but you know.
Oh, you're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
I wouldn't object.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Desperately, I would agree, but yes. Yes. Sejima residence. I think I'm gonna go by Sejima, Lemniscate, Sagan, Abyss. Let's go that direction. In terms of what I consider the most interesting parts of a potential epilogue here. Come on. Hoping for some IBIS stuff by the end, but I'm not betting on it. So you had your bodyguard punched in. Oh, come on, Iris. Doesn't Iris want to meet her father? I figured that she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
I suppose I'm not technically your son anymore in any capacity. Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
Nope, no, nothing speaking to me from the pond anymore. It's probably the only thing I remember around here that was particularly interesting anyways. So why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
And everything else in that whole, like, connections and stuff that was clearly illegal. So we tell Iris about Monica and stuff like that?
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's... what?
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, so. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
You know, that's one thing. Like, nowadays, you hear people that are like, when they hear about outrage against stuff, they're like, oh, cancel culture or shit like that. And it's like, what? Like, it's the same as this. It's like the same idea. It's just holding people accountable in that sort of fashion. Like, actually, like, of course, there's only so much you do to him because he basically has the law protecting him from actually, like, removing, like, say, removing his assets or putting him in prison and stuff like that. But at the very least, on a large scale, you can at least, you know, hold him accountable from the public's perspective. So that sort of thing, realistically. I don't know, I'm just reminded of that recently. And because it's not really different. Whatever. Sorry, it's some shit I've been reading online recently that this reminded me of, but yeah, about the chemical plant. What were you...
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki.
You know, Iba never got to tell us the end of her explanation on that
It
part.
was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal, with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely. soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
I wouldn't completely buy it either if he was. Why did you call her phone? I assume it was Rohan giving you the information, because they called from prison and such. I wonder if he recognized the voice too. Right, yeah, that whole thing.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
But why? Why did number 89 do that in the first place? Oh, right, because Shoko went and visited him at some point. So they probably planned this out in advance, but why? What did that accomplish? Huh.
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Hitomi, maybe? Or he was like obsessed with Shoko's eyes and stuff like that? Because it looked like he still had that obsession even when... was really Saito inside Shoko's body at the time. That's what he meant when he realized everything, just that specifically. Why would calling him achieve anything with that? Rohan needed to speak with Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu Prison. Instead he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. Okay. I guess.
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
You recognize his voice? "6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito." And he handled some of the covering up of that too, so it seems. And then Rohan went to a hospital, a mental facility for some time. Okay, I'm gonna note, they need to stop these fucking flashbacks. There's been about 20 of them. And if they're gonna be doing this every fucking time it comes up, they need to make them briefer. That is the biggest fucking problem with this game. And it's so fucking apparent at this point, where we're, like, reviewing information constantly. It's so constantly fucking happening. It's really hampering the pacing of this ending. But so, Saito's father never put out even a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
So wait, did he believe Date was Saito?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place. She was practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
because neither side wanted it to get out. So it didn't really end up becoming blackmail for anyone except mutually assured destruction. Fine, whatever. Near you.
Well, I'll be seeing you, so.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Not saying
I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
where should we go next? I go somewhere and then immediately it's just like, how dare you? Mizuki's probably here, yeah? Considering there's no Date resident either. But we have one person who's way more important to me while we're here. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. Wait, what? She won't even look at me. Why does this keep happening, Tate? We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first. Fantastic. Ay, caramba. Hey, thank you. You want to go out sometime?
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever. You want to go to Atomi with me?
Yes?
Tommy, why?
Well...
Do it. I want to rub them. No, let's do this. This is the true ending.
I want to rub them. Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh! My shoulders! Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots lately. Ugh. Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
I won't even object. I got up and moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders and sat back down. Well, he does have a skeleton fetish, so Iris and Mizuki stared at me the whole time their icy gaze pierced my very soul. Hold me. Let's do this. This is the most important thing here.
Hold me! Hold me tight! Hold me tight! Oh, my good fellow.
What the?
Feeling a bit worse for wear, are you? Worry not. I shall embrace you. No, not you.
Where did you come from? Wait, are you here? Or did... Oh, fuck, you are here. Oh, let's just ignore that. No. No. Huge breast. I hear a voice say that from deep within my heart. The big-breasted receptionist. No. What are you doing here? I forgot about you.
Moi? I am merely a taxi driver, my good man.
Have we met?
Well, let me see. No, I don't think we've ever crossed paths. I have an excellent memory. I usually remember my customers, but I cannot place your face.
Nah, I look different now, so... Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I have an appointment to wait upon a young celebrity. I was told to wait here.
Okay, sure. Wait, are we gonna say we actually don't remember him?
That's an old Yankichi cinema video.
Oh, Yankichi Cinema!
That's like so rare.
Who? How do you all know who that is?
I have no idea, and it's also on a big public monitor, so how is it rare? I'm confused. Dark side of public safety. Ooh. Saw some letters at the bottom. Fisherman with cormorant and dandelion. I don't fucking see that either.
Which part is the dandelion and which part is the cormorant?
What's a cormorant? I don't even know what that is.
Uncle, look! It's a Thyreocephalus orthodoxus.
You too? How do you know this stuff?
Who's the other person that knows all these? I suppose with irises being something. of a hobby for her to know she might be much more interested in that sort of thing. Okay, well, hi guys! Can you ask Mizuki if she's graduating soon? I feel as though I should know that.
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform. And hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe. That's what she said.
Okay, yeah, I'm basically her father at this point. Adoptive, Did I officially adopt her? Actually, could I even... Do I have, like, records of existence anymore? Like, I suppose Date still exists. And all you need to throw down is medical record. Oh, he had plastic surgery, so he looks entirely different. And then you go to the doctor and like, that's not how plastic surgery works. How is your voice entirely different? Can you ask her why she's here?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I'd be here? That's what she said.
Wait, Miss... Yo!
Yo!
She ignored me with all her might. Wouldn't that normally be, like, given to, like, the Guardian or something like that? Or at least placed in the control of the Guardian, even if they don't own it? Hello?
Hello. How are you?
Creepy old man.
Nothing, huh?
Well, I am older than I was.
Yeah.
I extend my hand like a sword ready to strike.
You want to fight me?
She didn't seem to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that. She looks mad, understandably. How's she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know. Because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mizuki. I'm still incredibly bad at this, aren't I?
Can you cut this out already? What happened? Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy. That's it? Yeah. Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well, burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Are we referring to the other timeline?
And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
Oh, interesting. Okay. What? Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The unagi? You said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet.
Why?
Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
That's another thing that has been...
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
So they're basically sisters at this point. One other thing I will note that has been sort of like, what in this game, is that the audio balancing has been at times just terrible. Like, it's not like I can't hear things, but it's like some voices are so much louder than the others. Also, yeah, I think Date's completely wrong about that. that. I will say, personally, I don't even like eggs. At least not typical eggs. There's a bunch of variations I haven't tried, but there has been quite a few I have tried, and God, I hate them. Like, the thing is that I really want to like them because they're fucking cheap, especially back when I was in college, and it was like, yeah, cheap food. Great, that would be awesome. But no, I gotta absolutely hate them and throw up whenever I've tried eggs. They're good mixed with it. I need to try. There are some variations I need to try, but, you know, my experience has made me very hesitant to, you know, jump into that. For obvious reasons.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course, I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her about what's happened these past 6 years. But that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly. So have I...
Uncle, you're so shy.
So I regained, like, some of my last memories from, like, how everything went down, but do I feel like that is me still? Identity's such an interesting question with all this memory goopity got going on and whatnot, you know? Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. Oh boy. Sitting on the sofa. Hey, the iris.
Are the flowers still blooming?
Yes, they haven't withered at all. Maybe it's a miracle.
Maybe. I wonder how seasonal flowers, like, I imagine it would typically be temperature and whatnot that would determine when they tend to bloom and such. When you have them inside in a controlled environment. Nostalgic. Oh, we're not gonna even talk? That seemed like a sure thing to have some introduction to tax evasion. What are you doing? What are you doing, Hitomi?
Hot, 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 hot.
You said the same thing 6 years ago.
Did he? Interesting.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
I have never once actually gotten the impression that there is anything between Hitomi and Date throughout this, even on a developing level. So, how have things been?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you.
And the whole, like, applying Falco's feelings to it is a bit unclear, because it's unclear how much of his previous self has returned.
The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
Oh, are you in a new school then? Huh. Okay. Sure. Iris's recovery?
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything.
Come on, I'm Date. Call me Date. I want to be Date.
Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, what about those two?
They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly.
Huh.
Those were such fun times.
What year is it? Is it supposed to be like 2020 or 2019 or something like that? Because their style makes them look like they're from the 70s, and that's 18 years ago. Just how Renju used to look and stuff like that. About your arm. Oh yeah, does Iris know about Monica? Or Monica? I was the one who did that to her with her, yeah.
No! Stop!
Honestly, that's... the reason that even happened, my goodness. And it was actually pivotal in things playing out how they did, because of the whole prison sentence and mental ward and such. I was silent, but she must have noticed by my face. She knows the whole story?
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Oh
Iris.
God. She's just trying to...
Let me talk.
I know exactly what she's trying to do, and no, Iris. If that's not... If the feelings aren't there, they're not there.
Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want, the three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Yeah, she still wants that answer, eh?
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
Does seem to be quite a few memories that have come back. 6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figure that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Okay. Well, one last place. Boston Pewter, presumably. Well, it's good that none of these likable characters had to, you know, be the killer.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
Oh, no Pewter. We're not going to talk to Pewter, too. Huh, that's actually sort of weird. Also, I know there's a lot of stuff around here, but I am so past the point of caring about that stuff.
Boss, you visited me a lot when I was in the hospital, didn't you? You're softer than you look.
What do you mean by that? Do I not radiate an aura of gentleness and caring?
You literally called me a slave before.
But I didn't treat you like a slave. Other than sometimes making you clean my boots with your tongue.
You did, Date?
I absolutely did not.
Who's lying? Nobody knows. I guess I can talk to Mario.
I hate being in their Nile group chat. I'm not even that close with them.
Okay. How you doing?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
Oh no, don't be an influence on her. Don't be an influence on her. Don't. Please, no.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
That's a good question.
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer.
Bar the whole eye.
I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. Oh, I didn't tell you. Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret. I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
That it? That really it? Whatever. Oh well, somehow I knew there's a dirty gay erotic in that rug because I've seen it before. We want to discuss this in significant detail. Oh well.
Still thinking about her, huh?
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
Oh wow, that had a weird slowdown there. Come on, give Aiba a little bit of a happy ending. We can do it! We can do it, game! Maybe that's why Pewter's not here.
I want to ask you something.
Maybe we can have a little thing with Pewter afterwards where he just like shows me a brand new Aiba, or maybe we can start from new, or maybe there's some memories that were
3
gained.
months ago, when we exchanged our final words, I look like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Aiba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system.
Huh?
Aiba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Date.
Suppose that's one way to say it.
By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, closing my eyes and brace for the worst. When suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
God damn it!
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Wait, what?
Shh. Sweet dreams, Date.
Wait. The implications of what she said. It's clearly a red herring. Maybe. Maybe? Oh shit.
This is the sync room.
Who am I gonna sync with? Oh. Oh god.
Pewter?
Okay, okay. I guess this might make sense. For a second I was like, did she just like knock me out and just like have sex with me in the sync room? Well, I was like, I'm just it's like, nope. It's Hajime or Mizuki or... Fuck. I actually don't remember.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right?
Have you been brought onto ABIS, maybe? Oh, we should definitely make sure this guy's on ABIS.
Must have been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that. But it looks like it worked at least.
So it seems.
Was it, Kaniza?
It's Kagami! Kaniza, where did you even get that from? Only the first 2 letters are the same!
Kaniza. I'll have to remember that. Kaniza. Got it.
Literally 2/3 of the name is totally different!
Right. It's Kaniza. That's a nice way to end that. Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Wait, was he? Pewter's working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't just overlook that. Pewter was also helped Rohan inside the body of number 89 escape. Pewter was immediately punished and fired from the force. Okay. Excellent. Did not realize that.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did? Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think it's just an excuse to have you in the scene.
I did not. But I did use the sink chair.
For what?
Something.
Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over.
Is the true romance of this between Date and the boss?
But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Wait. How did he phrase that? I used the sink chair, which doesn't mean that it was used for sinking. It could have been used for... you know. Wait, is my original joke speculation true? Did we have sex here? Wait, not with Pewter, but with... I'm confused. Oh, I still wish number 89... Oh, hey, Iris! Are you in on this too?
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play?
Shovel Forge.
Let's play Shovel Forge. We already had that episode, guys. Oh no. Are we gonna play Shovel Forge at the Harbor Warehouse District? Sure, why not? This is much longer of an ending than I was expecting, I will add. Holy moly. I'm liking it, but man, did they not pace some things well, especially with all the reflections and such.
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah!
Iris suggested that we come to the warehouses. I thought it was Anza, but drove here anyways.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything.
I swear to goodness if something ridiculous happens.
6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait. You want me to close my eyes? Do you...
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh man. Oh no. No way. It's happening.
No, it's not. They wouldn't point it out if it was going to happen.
All right.
I close my eyes and...
Okay, open them!
What?
Something... Oh! I opened my eyes and there before me was... obviously, what would be the most Date thing to do? Scold her.
You can't walk around dressed like that. You'll catch a cold. It's flu season. Look at you. You look like a ghost. Your skin is already transparent.
You know what? The true romance. Now that I think about it, really.
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are... That is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
This is a good example. Some of the fucking balancing audio issues, but Aiba! Oh my goodness. You idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see. Oh, sorry. I hear everything Ibis says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the fourth letter?
Is it?
A, B,
C,
D. It's D.
And the first?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
I never really thought about it.
I see.
What is going on?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me.
So basically, is part of the overall network of its like self-learning program, your information had been spread out across the entire network at some point or another, up until probably at some point where your memories will be removed, or maybe you don't remember everything that happened. Maybe you don't have that part of it, but the you is still you.
And she protected me as her child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
Don't say that in front of Iris. She might think it's like completely true.
To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
Yes.
Yay!
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence.
That was the other possibility.
Think carefully.
Yeah, when I was, out in the sink chair.
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
At ABIS, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Pewter embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Aiba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Huh?
Is there more of a thank you? Okay.
Anyway. Aiba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Well, now that Aiba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
No. No. Don't you dare. Oh god, it's really doing this. It's the same song too. Because reasons.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth. That if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time.
Oh, Iba. I haven't really been paying attention to all the lyrics, but the stuff I have, I can see the relevance to the plot.
A punch to the forehead, my kick like a warhead. You're pinned on the floor spread. I'm queen of this ride, and I'll show you why.
Oh, this is extended, isn't it?
I don't wanna hide it, that's what I decided. I can't live divided, I know I was wrong. I love you long.
While they all lose their way and forget about faith.
While the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth.
The fires of love can warm any heart. Resist your dreams of worth, defending, fight on, your will is unbending. See through the void in your eye, unwinding, the pyramid of your mind unending. Revolt even with death.
Why is the taxi driver here?
Your space rending, walking with the spirit of hope beside you, and our hope shall never die. The fires of love will never die.
I'm who they say is the best detective.
Although without me he's ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
I'm home.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble.
Okay.
Sky clouds by design.
That was the stupidest thing to end it, but it worked. Why was the taxi driver there?
Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. The invincible rainbow arrow.
That was something else. That was it.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting myself with special technology.
over that. You call me a fridge one more time!
Oh
You will not find your body. Oh, I'm kidding, Dante, honey. I love you. This is from Mama.
Sounds fun.
Hey, set, you bet!
Oh god. That was like that was an extremely good encapsulation of just so much of what this game was. Resolution Ed, fan-fucking-tastic. You can't see me, I don't use Facecam, but I was smiling the fuck all the way through there. That was so stupid, yet so good, too. That was a good ending. That was a good, just like, ending beat to end it on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I have quite enjoyed this. There's been, honestly, out of this, the only thing that I really have complaints about are, one, some of the pacing issues from, what does that even mean? Do I just go and watch it again? Because I'll watch it again. I was sort of like jumping between watching the dance and reading the lyrics. Because it's in English, and oh my goodness, they actually dubbed the entire song for all of them in English. Fantastic. Oh my... What?
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your line. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles.
This seems like the right thing to leave it on. Okay, music down. Editing echo, music down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. Oh, can I slow it down?
The limit, my heart in my lyrics, but will they break through? And will they reach
Okay.
While the old lose their way and forget about faith, while the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
Okay. This has been really fucking good as a game. I will say that, first of all. As a mystery, I really like the Zero Escapes, the Zero Escape games. I will say, back in the day, before I started the channel, the thing that really got me into visual novel type games was when I played, because I got it on PlayStation Plus for the Vita, it was Virtue's Last Reward, and I fucking love that experience with the mind blows and whatnot. I wouldn't say the plot twists in this were quite as... I don't think the plot twists in this were quite as significant, but I would say, while the plot twists weren't as big... Okay, I need to turn down the volume for me. I'm getting so... Okay, I'm turning it down on my headset so I don't get distracted by the music in the background constantly. Okay, so the plot twists weren't nearly as, like, mind-blowing as some of the other Zero Escape stuff had been. Some of those were just like... Or maybe because I was more new to it and I'm not expecting it nearly as much. But this felt like out of the stuff from these guys, because I've also went back, I've played stuff like Ever 7, Remember 11, Never... Or was it Ever... It was the Never, Ever, and Remember games. The Infinity Trilogy. I played those on my own before even starting the channel. And I really like those, too. They were, you know, varied in quality and had different approaches to them. But between all the stuff from Uchikoshi, that's his name, right? I really like him as a developer. I really like him as a storyteller. I will say, this is probably the most purely coherent story. That sort of sounds like I'm ragging on the other ones a little bit, but... Hey, taxi driver. Oh my fucking goodness, that's fucking fantastic. Is it just gonna stay there? Can I restart it? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh my fucking goodness, I love this part. It's so fucking good and so stupid at the same time. Okay, plot-wise, the mystery was really, really well done. I don't think it was as, like, out of nowhere, but it's sort of intended to be like that. Outside of, like, maybe the memory thing. If anything, I feel like it would be more satisfying if this was just, like, information he had before. And realistically, he had all this information before, except some of the little things like, oh, there are parallel universes, or there is this, like, random little detail here and there, and, like, the other thing. Like, I'm not a big fan of that, because while it worked in the Zero Escape series, the Zero Escape series and stuff like that committed to that sort of storytelling. This felt like that stuff is my only complaint, because it's just sort of out of place, because everything else was so very grounded story-wise. They even, like, actively, like, brought on the whole Iris conspiracy theory and stuff like that, and then actively was like, no, this, she's just being delusional. Like, straight up. She's just straight up being delusional and stuff like that. And they, like, actively, like, used it as a red herring, too. That's the thing that's interesting. I really liked it because it had the aspects of it without, while also being grounded, so it felt fresh relative to how these typically are from him. And it managed, by being grounded, to not, like, allow itself to just go off the rails in any given way. It was extremely tightly told in terms of the mystery. If there was pacing problems, it was a scene-by-scene basis pacing, where, like, a scene was going on too long because they kept referencing something that happened and doing this, like, 20-30 second, like, reflection cutscene. Why did they keep thinking that was a good idea? Especially with technical issues in regards to stuff like not being able to load an entire extra level to show, like, the little thing they want to show in the diamond. That's just, like, technical, that's, like, piss poor technical design, in my opinion. Why on earth would you ever think that loading an entirely second level would be a good idea from a technical perspective? Why wouldn't you actively be doing things to make it so that... And you know what? They might have. And it might just be they just did that so poorly, where they did something where they actually reduced the amount they had to load and stuff like that. I don't know, it seems like that's the sort of thing from a technical level games have been dealing with for literally decades, and have figured that they needed to deal with that. So those are my two biggest complaints about this. Shuffle Forge is part of the song. That's fantastic. Oh god, this song. Should I keep this on in the background? Because it's distracting me so much. It's distracting me so much. But, the problem, I keep trying to, like, go back to my thought process, and it's still there. Okay, plot-wise. Overall, I thought it was very good. Pacing-wise, what I mentioned, some of the issues and the technical stuff that hampered particular areas that could hurt it scene to scene. But the overall story was just tight. And the how it was written, the twist of it being jumping bodies and bodies, did an excellent job at actually making it so that each route you went, and you could go in most of them without actually, like, ruining your experience of other things, because every single route made it seem like a different person was responsible at a point. Iris in one, Renju in another, Boss in another, etc., etc., etc. Wadjet in another. Back to the beginning. No, I have to keep this going all the time. Oh, did I pause it? I might have paused it. Yep. Musically, it's fine. Despite this song being just, like, the greatest thing ever in my mind until I go to sleep and wake up and feel entirely embarrassed for finding it so funny. It was fine. I don't think the series for Zero Escape or this have ever been particularly great musically. Usually they have one or two good themes, and everything else is just, like, atmospheric at best. So, art-wise, I liked the art style to it. Obviously there's some technical gaffes, but overall, I think the design of like UI and how they showed information and stuff like that was very well done. So for future stuff, I think they should continue along this road. Ooh, I didn't realize I could change the... okay. But, yeah, graphically, I like the design. I mostly like the designs. The ones that were just sort of like really weird, I'm like, whatever. I will say, I do recall that one concept design of Iris that I was like, I actually think that was significantly better. I like the art style. I think it actually looks quite good for what it is. The cell shading works for the art style they went for and how they actually made the world and stuff. So I think it works quite well. Gameplay-wise, I think I said this earlier in the game, but I think the puzzles in the Somnium are significantly more interesting than like the Zeroscape like puzzles. I'm not really a huge fan of puzzle games in the first place, so those were never my favorite part. In the first place. Often I just got annoyed by them by the end of a lot of them. It's like, man, I just want to move on because the story is what's so interesting. And this did a really good job of incorporating the story into the puzzles, as well as not making it like some massive challenge and stuff like that. It was an interesting progression of that stuff. And there wasn't too many of them either. I think it did a very good job of balancing it, applying it to the story, and just having that dynamic where it makes sense, where it is interesting and actually making it really relevant and all that sort of stuff. So I will say, quite definitively, that out of all of Uchikoshi's games, and I hope I'm remembering his name correctly, it's been a while since I thought about it, this has probably almost definitely been my favorite, I will say. I will say that with some strength to my words. Prior to that, it would have been Virtue's Last Reward, if just because that introduced me to so much of what I loved about visual novels and that sort of just like approach to storytelling that I had no real actual experience in before. Because like I first went into that, then I went into stuff like Ace Attorney and Danganronpa, and then I expanded into more traditional visual novel stuff, and this has been really good. And I'm rambling at this point, and hopefully you're enjoying The Taxi Driver. Oh. Okay, so what else to talk about? I want to let this song end this time. I feel like that would be a good place to end it. In terms of what I'm going to be doing next on the channel, there was a Muv-Love release recently that I want to jump into for at least a short Let's Play, since it's not like a full game, at least for what I will be doing with it. After that, I plan to go into either because I always want to keep one slot on my channel used for like visual novels or visual novel type games, that type of storytelling, like this was. And after that, I'm planning on either Fate Hollow Atraxia or Chaos Child. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to do a poll for that, so I think that's where I am, and that's my opinion on the game. I really, really have enjoyed it. So thank you all for coming along this journey. So sensual. That animation. Buddy. I will see you all next time. Thank you for coming along this journey. Thank you for any others that you have participated with me in. Nope, don't restart it. That defeats the purpose. Defeats the purpose. So, of me waiting. God damn it. So, any future endeavor you'd like to come along with me in terms of Let's Play and whatnot, I look forward to you coming along for that journey as well. Like I said earlier, this is completely a hobby for me, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it just as I have. It's been a very good game, and I'm happy I jumped back into it for the channel. So, I'll see you all next time. Drive safely, everyone.